Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In this video, guys, we're having some fun with a crazy army that I just made. I did one attack with it in a friendly challenge, 3-star right away. We're going to give it a chance. I'm just going to switch the minion prince to the Phoenix, Spirit Box on the Royal Champion. It's a hybrid between the Furnace Walk with the Warden Charge, Fireball, Dragons with the separate attack. If we can get some Flame Flinger value, great. If not, we pair the Queen and Siege Barracks, no Giant Arrow. Royal Champion just to get some extra value. You can also sub out the Queen for the King version, which is also decent. I like the Queen one just a little bit better, but let's go get into some attacks. For my sake and my trophy sake, I hope we get some 3 stars. Oop, wish I had a Giant Arrow. That's the one thing I regret not having in this. We're still going to try and make it work. We got to be careful though. Hopefully we can set off a fireball near that town hall, which might actually be spectacular. So let's enter in from the top side. Warden down. I got a Tesla, but I didn't really need it because we have Sneezy and the Boogers in front, but that's okay. I'm going to go get some furnaces in to start getting some tanking going. And at this point, I just want to make sure I get a good fireball. Let's go a couple more furnaces in just to maintain that. And then I'm definitely going to fire for this Inferno. That's my goal. We're going to see if we can get it done. More furnaces in here. At this point, just more the merrier. And then we have 3 invisibilities to make this fireball work. I need to make sure these furnaces keep tanking for my Warden though, and I don't mess up my fireball. So right here, I think is going to do it. Boom, look at that, and that core just gets absolutely annihilated. If my Warden runs into any trouble, I can provide him a Rage. Earthquake on the opposite side, and I'm going to toss in my Royal Champion. Then my Warden will kind of work towards the bottom side. As he nears the CC, I'm going to go Queen. Let the Siege Barracks work alone to set my funnel for my Dragons. And then what I might do is, yes, my Warden's on ground. Pair them up with these Dragons. See how they do together. Minion Prince in. Poison on the enemy Furnace. I have an invisibility spell here for my Royal Champion. And if I want to use it, that was a waste. Super Wall Breakers like this. I'm going to heal up these Dragons, rage them up, see if we can fight through here or not. I'm going to fire the Minion Prince ability. Look at that. That'll be good. Still have the Queen ability here as well. I'm going to rage that up, pop the Queen ability, have them just shred through that scatter shot. Okay, we've done a pretty nice job through here so far. Dragon's doing good. I need that Monolith to go down. Headhunter in here would have been really, really nicely timed. Enemy Minion Prince goes down. Guys, I think we have a 3-star on our hands, and time is on my side as well. I'm going to use the Ice Block on the action figure just to tank for a little bit longer. Guys, no way. That was the first attack. Wow. Oh, wow. That worked well, man. That's exciting. I love that. Okay, let's keep going. Only one thing I would mention, even though that attack was amazing, we got to be careful. If we see too many invisibility tower bases, the Giant Arrow might be our best friend. But let's see, where do we want to get our Warden in? I think the Monolith would be a nice target. I gotta be careful about the Fire Spitters. They can kind of rough your day up. So I might enter in from the top side. Let's go like this. Healers down. And we go 2 furnaces right away. Gonna let them kind of create their funnel. Then we can discuss what we want to do and kind of get some more value out with, say, the Queen and Siege Barracks. If there is any Flame Flinger value, I would use it, but right now I just don't see it. More furnaces down, and then let's just look here. Nothing that I can see right away, unless I go near here, but I'm a little bit afraid. I've got to keep an eye on my Warden. Okay, spent too much time, got scared. Gonna put some furnaces down, and then maybe a Rage as well, because there's a ton of damage on them. I think a Flame Flinger right here might work. You know, I think it's actually going to be great. So I'm going to go like that with the Flame Flinger. I'm going to get ready to Fireball. Warden, are you still okay? I think you are. One more Furnace. And then, once he kind of targets that Inferno, I think is going to be a great Fireball choice. Perfect. I thought I got the CC. Okay, so I didn't get the CC, which stings. I might use an Earthquake on that CC to make sure it goes down. Okay, that was worth it, I guess. My Flame Flinger just got rocked. That was not good. Okay, Warden's headed towards the Town Hall. Definitely going to need a Rage there. invisibility too, just to make sure that town hall does go down. World champion to fire some shots off. I'm going to go queen in towards here. And then top side, we'll go dragons, minion prince. And the meteor staff, I feel like is just going to give us that consistent value we need. The ricochet cannon hopefully will go down. Headhunter here. Queen ability as well. We're going to go early heal. Minion prince ability, slow all that down. Poison on the enemy RC. Super wall breaker to get us through and through over there. Let's put a minion down. That monolith is just kind of staring at me right now. I got my heroes up. I think, you know what? I'm going to get cooked because that monolith is going to be out of the way. My world champion, though, is full health with the Spirit Fox still on. But that Spirit Fox is just going to get, annihilated there. Minion Prince does go to the Phoenix, which takes out the scatter shot. But no, I miss my... Yeah, my queen going down was not good. So we're going to be ending up in the 90-ish%. I thought that action figure was going to get another shot. Okay, you know what? Not too bad. We can work with that. That was a pretty good base as well. A little bit unfortunate, though. I think if we keep going here, I don't know. I like the action figure in Magic Mirror. I think it gets a ton of value. But you know what? The giant arrow might be a little bit safer. And I want to see us get 95%. I'll take that. Not going to go for much more. I don't need to be greedy. I'll see you guys now in the next attack. I also have 15 minutes left in the Legends Day because my schedule, which is unfortunate. So we got to be quick here, guys. Let's have some fun. This fireball near that core, again, would be disgusting. So let's go for it. I'm going to aim from this top side. Why am I choosing the top side? I just feel like it's an easy point of entry. Not too many defenses I need to get out of the way first. Wizard Tower, Air Defense, Mortar, and then getting towards there. Then I can use invisibilities on the outside and then hopefully target that fire spitter. But let's get some furnaces in before I get my Warden absolutely melted. Flame Flinger. You know what? Watch this. I think a Flame Flinger right here. This corner. Oh, that's a Tesla. That's a Tesla farm. Oh my gosh. I deserve that. Totally. 100% my fault for not checking. I could have easily put down a balloon. But, Aki hates using that. And he's still not smart and destroys the Flame Flinger. Well, great job by me. I hate being successful in my attacks because it makes me angry. Obviously, I'm joking. Look at that fireball. The core is done for. Gotta be careful here before I kill my Warden. Oh my gosh, Aki, you suck. What am I doing? Okay, somehow we're gonna have to turn this around where we at least make sure we get the 2-star. You know what I mean? That's what becomes important when you suck. But that is just my life today. You go just home to make a cool video, and then you start crashing out on a game which you've played for so many years. Kind of embarrassing. Do I feel bad? No, I don't. I love this game. I'm joking. I do love it. I'm kidding. I gotta shut up. But let's lock in here and make sure we actually get this 2-star before I do start crying on this video. Poison spell in the furnace. If I don't get this 2-star, I'm actually gonna crash out pretty bad. Okay, the action figure says, you know what? I just want to die to the enemy queen because that's how I like to live my life, which I can't hate him for. And if these furnaces are just putting in that work, thank you, furnaces, for getting that. And guys, welcome to Clash of Clans. This is how you don't attack. This should be posted on the official Supercell page showing players how to not do a strategy. And they should put Aki 16 labeled. Okay, I'm being a little bit harsh, but no, I'm serious. That was awful, man. 2-star, 65%. Kind of just went downhill. Started on a high with that 3-star, and then I just started getting dog walked. So, you know, it's tough. Let's do some more attacks. I've got 15 minutes, so I actually might miss some attacks on the day, which will be truly unfortunate. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, we are back. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We know what we need to do. We need to speed this up. We're going for a Rage Tower. As simple as that. I'm not even going to explain that too much. Reason being, there's way too much value beside it. So that is what we're going to go for. Enough of the making mistakes. This strategy has the potential to 3-star if you don't suck. I'm going to move away from the Flame Flinger because I obviously do not know how to use it, and I should be banned from using it after what I've done in these last couple attacks. So let's get some more furnaces down here. Let's have some fun here and plan where we want to go with the World Champion. Tempted to huck it near that monolith, but I see 2 ground expos, and I'm like, you know what? I can take advantage of that later, so I don't really need it right now. Got to make sure this Wizard Tower goes down here, so I will send in a loon for fun. And then at this point, I'm going to let this go down, and I'm going to get ready to fireball pretty quickly. I'm just going to go in invis. Actually, I'm not even going to go in invis on that expo. I'm just going to launch this fireball right when it goes down. Get the earthquakes down. Boom, fireball. Look at that. All toasted. See you later. And at this point, let's get another furnace down here to help. And see what the warden can do. I'm going to go dragons in towards there. We'll go queen, siege. I see my warden getting pelted. Careful, warden. We do not want you going down. Super wall break. Oh, that's a dragon. Great job. Aki again, straight in towards an air defense. Exactly what you planned. Yeah, I suck. Roll champion in here as well. We're going to go earthquake. Get her some extra damage. Super wall breaker over here. And then I'm going to go with my dragons, minion prince, balloons obviously out front, but I don't like using balloons first. Because obviously I'm showing you how not to play this game. Okay, but another invisibility on my roll champion. So far, so good. We're going to get a heal in here. Minion Prince is actually going to fire one of the best shots straight up the town hall compartment. Poison spell. Need to have my queen stay alive. So I'm going to try taking care of that multi-archer tower. Furnaces should be able to get shredded down. Queen still alive, still cooking. If you could snipe out that air defense, that would be money. Don't quite think I'm actually going to get there, though, because my queen, again, I put her through some work. Minion Prince is now going to try soloing the rest of the base, which I actually think he could do. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic. Minion at the top side. You know what? We got into the 80s, but I got to be quick here. Enough yapping. I'm going to end the attack there. I'll take the 2-star, but we're going to move on and see if we can get one more 3-star, especially because the Legend Day is really about to just run down. Okay, I got, well, like a couple attacks left, but I got to really start speeding this up. Fireball for the core. It has to be done. That is incredible value. Or I could go for the monolith actually as well. And you know what? I'm going to go for the cheaper part of the fireball and see if this works. Earthquakes down. Boom. Okay, now we're going to use this. We're going to let the warden do his thing. I left that raged up core still alive. What I'm going to do here is something interesting. I'm going to go queen to fire a shot. Oh, that was a silly shot. I thought I had something else on it. That's my fault. Super wall breaker here. I was hoping to send that in towards the other area. I'm going to get a couple furnaces down and a headhunter so I don't lose my warden. Queen's definitely going to walk around, is she not? Yeah, deserved that. I have absolutely awfully played. Just, yeah, really don't care about winning, I guess, today. Royal champion, definitely need you to clean up for me. Siege barracks to maybe just get some extra percentage because right now the attack looks a little bit janky. But I'm going to have to make sure my warden stays alive and can get a ton of value because there's really not too much left to this base. So I'm actually going to send in my dragons, minion prince with those siege barracks, which seems kind of crazy, but I think it will be worth it. I'm going to go a minion down here, rage this up. We're going to go poison there. And then here we go. Once we get it towards this area, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to rage everything up. Fire the minion prince ability. Look at that. That frosts everything over. If we need an ice block on my warden, definitely will use it. But for the time being, he's fine because that queen gets shot out. And at this point, the town hall's down. We're going to go super wall breaker over here. Let's see. If the warden can stay away from my dragons, it's actually a good kind of thing. But I think I'm going to get my dragons in trouble. So watch what I'm going to do. Dragons are going to get ice blocked. They're going to kind of just stick there for right now. They'll have enough health. Even if my minion prince does go down, we'll still be able to collect some more percentage. You know what? I'm going to blame this on just being cocky. No, I'm not, dude. I just was losing it here. But I think we're just going to sadly miss out again. But it was a solid attempt. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get through an expo, a fire spitter, and a multi-gear tower with all of this. Unless... Hold up now. Stop some furnaces tanking. Did I speak too soon? Because this would be a great way to end this video if we get a 3-star. But see, my warden is just going to get pelted. Sneezy might be able to just give it all heck and try getting us the 3-star. But no, I'm out of furnace juice. And that, what was that shooting? Nothing. It was just a minion. But how much time do I have left? Do I have any more time? See, I still have a couple attacks left. But 3 minutes? See, I wasn't lying. I promise. Okay, let's go again. Let's go one more. One quick one we can do for sure. And, okay, we got to make sure we get a 3-star. I've also sold a bunch already today. for these 2 stars. But again, it was more so just me being in a rush to do these attacks. No, okay, stop making excuses, Zach. What are you doing? Should we fireball that CC though, guys? Or should we go for like something juicy over here? Well, if we do that, I might get myself into some trouble. But I need to like walk in towards that area. So I'm going to angle my Warden kind of at like 2 o'clock here and see if this will be to my benefit, or am I going to start getting myself into trouble. Let's go for a Flame Flinger somewhere. Can we? Nope. Got some solid coverage, so I'm going to use Siege Barracks for sure. Let's get some more furnaces in, as that mortar is tanked and locked onto by the, locked on towards the Warden. I'm going to make sure this area kind of goes down here. Is my Warden taking too much damage? Do I need a rage on him? I can't tell. I think he's fine for right now. But again, that's not a risk you should usually take. I just let out the CC, which was my plan, because I don't like fireballing CCs. I actually just like losing attacks. Okay, furnace is down. What do I fireball at this point? Like, I kind of wasted what I wanted to fireball. So I'm going to go like this, and like this, and then hopefully go for that monolith. Should be my next target. Boom. That goes kind of down. Here goes a rocket loon, which might actually take out my Warden, which would be hilarious because I actually deserve it. But it won't, thankfully. At this point, though, we gotta make sure we get that town hall. Queen shot like this. Boom. Get some air defenses, which is nice. Provide the siege barracks here as well. You know what? I'm going to use the Warden's benefit. I'm going to lure him over. I know that might seem a little bit crazy, but Royal Champion, I'm going to start sniping shots from the backside. We're going to go Earthquake Spell to damage some of this stuff. One of those Rocket Spear shots was definitely 100% a waste. Go like this, a Rage in towards here. As my Queen's kind of taking some damage, we'll use the Ice Block in a moment. Minion Principality right now is great. Send in a Headhunter. Let's go Ice Block on those, like whatever was there. Minion up top. Okay, this is not looking too shabby. Like, it's not bad, but I think we're just going to, like, die down at this last moment here because my Minion Prince is going to kind of get himself in some trouble, I think. And then definitely not going to make it through that multi-gear tower. So this one's going to shut down right at the 80% mark. But you know what? It's fun using these different strategies because, I don't know, I want to see what works, what doesn't work. Can we fit in one more? Did I sell? Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. We get to go again. No! Ah, dang it. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, dude, that sucks. Okay, it's all good. Let me know what you guys thought about the video. What other crazy armies do you want to see me do? And for my sanity, choose some ones that can maybe 3-star. You can blame me and say I suck. I don't care. Obviously, we're trying to have some fun on these videos. I don't want to just spam RC charges all the time, so let's have some fun. Let me know what you guys thought about the video. I will see you guys next time. I love you all. Peace out.